Hello, Paris Independent families. It's Stephen McCauley here with a legislative update. As you guys may be aware, the General Assembly is wrapping up their session. We only have a few more days left. There are two very important bills that are being proposed at this time that I'd like to make our parents and families and community aware of. The first one is House Bill 9. House Bill 9 diverts public school dollars to charter schools. In that scenario, SEEK money, which is the base funding that we receive to operate our schools from the state, would follow a student to that charter school. This is not something that we support, as charter schools don't operate under the same guidelines that public schools do to provide a free and appropriate education for all students. And that really is the sticking point with this bill. So I encourage you to reach out to your legislators to voice your disapproval of that bill. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the budget. The governor's proposed a budget that had some significant funding for public schools across the board, included raises for staff that are much needed. The House and the Senate have both released their budget plans as well, with much lower increases. While they are increases, they're still lacking in the amount of funds that are available to run our school districts. As the graph that we're showing now displays, SEEK funding from the state has continued to go down over the past few years as it relates to inflation. This funding, as we see those decreases continue to occur, impacts the amount of programming and services that we can provide for all students. So I encourage you to reach out to your legislators to ask them to support public education by increasing the amount of funding to our public schools through the SEEK formula, in both an increase in SEEK formula, full-day kindergarten funding, transportation, as well as raises for all of our staff. These are much needed. As we all know, the cost of inflation has pushed up wages across the board. So in order for us to have the best people in the best possible situations at our schools, it's crucial that we have the funding to move forward. So the information to reach out to your legislator is included here in the post below. I encourage you to reach out to them. Once again, voice your disapproval for the charter school bill, House Bill 9. And secondly, voice your approval for increased funding to our SEEK formula for our schools so that we can offer the best possible schools for all of our students in this community. Thank you.